Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your favorite podcast back at it again to talk to you about recent developments coming out of D23 this past weekend, as well as our thoughts on the lackluster finale of season 2 for X-Men 97, a show that is universally praised here at the Cinestro Core. But let's get started into it. It's just Gerardo and I today. We're going to go crazy and let y'all know the truth, the realness about
no lies,
the mutant agenda that we have in front of us. And starting at the top with D23. So D23, this past weekend, there were several announcements across all Disney. For those of you who don't know, D23 is a big Comic Con, but for Disney only type event. They announced all their new stuff for their Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Nat Geo, whatever the fuck else that they own. They own pretty much everything. So it's a long weekend full of a bunch of announcements. This is usually where the bigger stuff is announced outside of SDCC. And we get, your big movie slates, you get your sequels and your live action remakes and all that shit. And this year's D23 was very special because we had San Diego Comic Con. We did the Hall H video a few weeks back. If you want to check that out, go check it out. So you can get a good preface, a prequel, whatever, to what we're about to talk about today. So they discussed a bunch of stuff at at Hall H about upcoming Marvel movies. Of course, Ghost Rider was talked about and announced. God, I forgot, that was a few weeks ago. Doomsday, they talk about Doomsday, they talk about X-Men stuff, they talk about so many different things. And we spent the last few weeks trying to speculate and guess what is going to happen, what casting announcements we should get moving forward. Our previous episode was us doing our fan casting / prediction. I'm not gonna lie, once again, we cooked. We were accurate on all of them but two, and that's only because one was an unknown pick. The other one was a we'll
deeply out of left field and wrong.
Yeah, we'll get to
tell you which one.
But yeah, so we'll cover the other stuff that got announced at D23 at a later point. Obviously, it'll be in our future videos, especially with Ghost Rider, Black Panther 3, Doomsday coming up this year. Looking interesting, looking kind of good. But at the top of the list of this X-Men casting announcement, let's start with the main man himself, Professor Charles Xavier, played by none other than Christopher Abbott. A very interesting and unique choice is what I'll say, because the guy's not a bad actor.
No, not by any means, not by any stretch. He's incredibly talented,
and I think that's a good way to start this thread of actors, this thread of castings, because he's not a bad actor at all. It's just it's a very unique. That's what I'm going to use. It's a very unique choice.
I'll say what I think. I think he's wrong for the role. I don't see it. Now, I could be wrong. I have been wrong about a lot of castings. Who cares? Right now, I look at Christopher Abbott. I've seen what he's done. I love On the Count of Three, or On the Count of Two, whatever that movie's called, where him and the guy from Loiter Squad are going to kill themselves together. Great movie.
What's his name? L-Boy?
No, it's not Loiter Squad. Fuck. I don't know. He's in that Tyler documentary. He's the guy who was gay and liked Tyler, but that's its own thing. It's whatever. The point is, great movie. Great. He's got a good track record aside from like Wolfman, which was fucking horrendous. And he didn't do very well in it, sadly.
I still haven't watched it. I'm not gonna lie.
I really suggest you don't. I'm feeling pretty negative on this casting. And I know Luis would disagree. I don't know how the other guys feel about Christopher Abbott specifically. How do you feel about him, other than unique?
I think, like I said, I think he can pull off the acting wise. No, he can pull it off. That's not the worry for me. I think a lot of and we'll get into this with the other castings too. A lot of the X-Men castings, because of the depth of comic that we have, the lore and the amount of like different issues, all the iterations and whatever, there's a certain image that's in people's head when it comes to Professor X, Jean Grey, Cyclops, etc., all the way Wolverine, all of them. There's certain images that you either get your, hey, we've read the comics, we know this is what we're expecting it to look like, And then you have the, hey, we've never read the comics. We've only watched these dog shit movies from the 2000s. So this one,
Well, some of those are pretty good.
my fault.
I like a fair
X2 kind of cool. X2
I like more of them than I should. But yeah.
Yeah,
I would say, yeah, we've seen some perfect castings before for Professor X. I think I think James McAvoy, like Chris Rabbit, when it was first announced, I didn't see it. And I think maybe this could be a situation like that because I think he embodied him really, really well. And he grew with the role, and maybe this will be another example of that. I'm forgetting the name for the first actor. It's not Ian McKellen. It's
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. Yeah. Fucking obviously. Perfect casting. So much so that they keep bringing him back from the dead. They've done it like 5 times at this point.
This is true.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being too negative. I guess I'm feeling trepidatious on this casting.
Yeah. I just need to hear him say Magnus a couple times.
I need him not to do that. I need Ross Marquand to stay the fuck away from
Ross Marquand, please see yourself out the door. Don't ever engage in any casting or acting again, please. We think
at a fucking Trader Joe's, dog.
Arby's, dog. Go slang some sandwiches. Man. I just don't see how, I don't know. I see it, but I don't see it. But speaking of seeing it or not seeing it, that was not my best transition. We'll work on that. Cyclops. Talking about Cyclops.
I thought you were going for someone else. That's okay. Yeah, Cyclops.
Oh, wait, where we go?
No, that's fine. Kit Connor is the guy's name, right? Kit Connor.
Yeah. I should have brought the picture. I should have pulled the picures up. But it'll fry my computer. My computer will start smoking.
People know Kit Connor. He's pretty popular. I'll start off. I like Kit Connor. I don't love a lot of stuff he's in, namely Heartstopper. I think he's above that. To be honest, I think he's better than that. I think Warfare didn't give him a lot to do. That's Kit Connor. Yep, piece of ass.
That's Cyclops, bro.
He's
Jesus
hot.
Christ.
He's pretty much ginger to brown, which is Cyclops. He's fucking yoked. And he's young, which means they'll be able to keep him around for a minute. Yeah, he's huge.
Cyclops and Bishop.
No, that guy was too light to be Bishop. But anyway, I'm feeling a lot more positively on Kit Connor. I don't love everything he's in, but I think he's pretty good, and I think he looks and feels the part. So that's a big thumbs up for Kit.
I agree fully. I have not seen him in anything. Because I've seen like clips from Heartstopper. I know he's in Rocket Man, Get Santa, and he's on Rome. I'm looking up right now. Oh no, we watched Warfare. Yeah, he didn't do shit in Warfare.
Yeah, but to be fair, there's not even a lot of dialogue in that movie. So
that's true. A lot of it's screaming and shooting. Hence the title. But no, yeah, he didn't do much in that movie. But he looks the part. He looks 100% the part. From what I've heard, people are like, "Oh, Heartstopper, yeah, he can act." I'm like, I don't know. Isn't Joe Locke in that show too? So we technically got Wiccan and Cyclops from this show. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'll see. I'll do some research on Buddy and see how he acts. But he was in Romeo and Juliet. My girlfriend told me that he's pretty talented. Like he can act. He's literally doing a whole monologue and like holding himself up off a balcony or some shit. I'm like, okay, I see it. We'll let this one slide. But yeah, I was very much not in the camp of Cooper Hoffman, not because I don't think he's a good actor, but because there's a certain
that fucking hairline.
There's a certain aura and commanding presence that Cyclops has to have. And I feel like Cooper is such a nice dude that he'd be like, to me, my X-Men, I'm like, oh, really? Are you sure?
That's
like,
crazy. You're really hitting him with it. Oh, you're such a nice guy. Cooper's fucking ugly. Cooper's not hot. And I say this as a not hot man. Cooper's not hot.
Don't talk down on yourself, King.
Stop it. No.
Speak highly of yourself.
Kit's a piece of ass. Cooper isn't. Cyclops needs to be a piece of ass. I think Cooper could be someone else in the MCU. Like,
Beast.
What's that pink guy who you can't see? You can just see his bones and shit.
Oh, whatchamacallit?
Where's
Fuck.
AZ when you need him?
I know, right?
Yeah.
AZ be pulling
Anyway,
out the most
somewhere where you don't
obscure
have to look
character
at his
names.
fucking head.
But yeah, Kit Connor, I have high expectations for you based off of your appearance alone. Let's see if you can live up to them. The next one we've already seen her. We're not going to dwell on this too long. Sadie Sink as Jean Grey. I think she did solid in Brand New Day. I think really everyone's going to have their nitpicks with what she did in that movie. I think for the story that we got from there and what we're going to get, it makes sense. It's going to help boost the whole anti-mutant narrative that's coming. We already know what's about to set up.
It's very in line with what Charles has to do to her in order to like keep her contained. Yeah, she's got these really bad tendencies and bad behaviors and this trauma that she has to like that he has to repress for her. Yeah, yeah, sure. But I think people who are like, oh fuck, the mutants are now people are gonna hate them. Yeah, that's kind of the point.
That's the point. That's like 99% of X-Men
they're walking. Some of them are stupid and have bird beaks, but some of them are walking weapons of mass destruction stuck in a 14-year-old, 16-year-old body. Like it's crazy.
You got people who can control minds. You got people who can change the weather. Like you think normal people are going to be just like okay with that all of a sudden? I mean, me personally, if a mutant showed up and they're like, hey bro, I can set this shit on fire, I'm like, cool man, let's fucking go. Can you start my grill for me? Let's go. Some shit like that. But like in the Marvel world, people fear what they don't understand. You know, they see some shit and they're like, look at how they acted with the Sokovia Accords. This is going to be perfect. I think the way they're going to approach this is going to be perfect. Setting up the MCU X-Men. I like it. I'm all on board. Hopefully lightning can strike twice with whatever they do with this storyline. Speaking of lightning striking, we got Storm, an unknown pick if you are not plugged into the stage scene, Broadway scene. Maya Boyd cast as Storm. Now I'll go on this one because I was very much a Jamie Lawson. You know, I was the biggest propagandist because Jamie's a talented actress. We already saw her cook in Sinners. I think this pick also makes sense though because of the way there's the age, how young they're skewing for the ages on the X-Men in this go around. You know, Maya Boyd is what 22 years old. I think
so. Early 20s. I think pretty much everyone's early 20s.
And Jamie is late 20s. She's 28. So I mean, it's not too far off, and it works with David Johnson as Black Panther. Because David is what 29, 30.
I don't know. I think it might be his 30s.
David Johnson, he's 32. 38. So age gap wise, it makes sense. You know, but also this is acting. Acting, you play whatever age they need you for the character. So that being said, Maya Boyd, phenomenal pick because she can fucking act. She's so good. I've seen what she's done on stage. I saw she plays Juliet. I've just been researching a little bit since the casting came out. I was like, okay, this is a good pick. It's not like they said fucking Amandla or whatever her name is.
Steinberg.
Yeah. I don't know how to say her name.
Yeah, fuck that girl.
Stenberg. And like she's not a bad actress per se.
No. She I switched up on her. She's bad. She's not a
horrible actress.
Body's body was a fluke, man. I don't know what they put in their juice that day, but she was horrible in The Acolyte.
I think this is a better pick that we could. They could have done something really shit, and we would have been ripping it up. That's the main takeaway because there was going to be a lot of. This is. I feel like Storm was one of the picks that's like you. Yes, all of them are going to be scrutinized, but Storm was one of you fuck up, your movie's toast.
You cast a light skinned woman, you're fucked.
Yeah. See Lanterns, how they cast Aaron Pierre.
How mad we were.
But anyways, Storm. I'm excited to see what Maya brings to the table. This should be a great casting. And another. Do it. What were you saying?
I said I am too. She's a complete unknown to me. Like it's. I'm excited.
Now moving into a known actress territory, the White Queen herself, Emma Frost. Oh, that sounds terrible. Hold on.
The White. I thought you were talking about.
Hold on.
The White
Hold on. Emma Frost. Emma Frost, our queen. Samara Weaving has been cast officially confirmed because that leaked weeks ago, almost last month.
So much so that I thought it was fake.
Yeah, I kept looking. I was like, I see it. I want this to be real, but so many fake scoops and leaks have been floating around that I was like, nah, there's no way. But then it got confirmed. I was like, let's fucking go.
My time to shit.
Yeah, my time to lie. A fucking fraud. No, this is a good pick too. I think she carries the right energy for Emma Frost, especially in like the interviews that she's been doing recently. She's been posting a lot about how she's diving into a character. I'm like, this is good. This is what we need. We need this type of, and that's not to say January Jones was trash. She was not. She was great too. She's a great.
She didn't have a lot to do. I think she was cool.
She looked awesome. She fit the role. It's just she was just there to be a pretty face up until a certain point in the movie. Then like they were like, okay, she can do more.
They forgot about
never mind. Yeah, they're like, nah, never mind. And then they killed them all off in the second one. Yeah. I thought they were gonna bring her back.
You didn't even get to see it. They killed them off in fucking autopsy reports. That shit's so
bro. Shit was weak as fuck. I was like, what is this? But yeah, Samara Weaving of oh my god, what movies has she been in? Ready or Not, Ready or Not 2.
She had a cameo in Scream 6 or 7. I don't know, something like that.
She's a scream queen, so to speak.
Ready or Not 2, dog shit. But she was in it.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, don't. I haven't even seen the first one. Samara Weaving, I think we can both agree. She's hot. She's got that down. She's a good actress. She can play that smarmy fucking like entitled really, really well. She I don't know. And does she have an accent? I think she does, right? She's British, isn't she? Or
yep.
Yeah.
And so Samara Weaving is
we're not gonna have a shitty fucking accent or something like that.
So one of them accents out there. I think she'll be fine. I think she'll do just fine.
She's an own quantity, whatever the fuck that phrase is.
What was that one movie? 2017. The Babysitter. Did you watch that?
No.
Dog shit film. But she was good.
I was not interested in that. Respectfully.
Dog shit film. It is
it looked like
god awful. It is not good. But she was good in it. They had King Batch, that one dude from TikTok Vine.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, she's definitely the better part of that film. So I think she'll bring what's necessary for Emma Frost. It'll be a good performance. I'm not worried about her. I'm wondering what they're going to do around Emma Frost is what I want to know. What route they go, what people are going to cast around her. There's a lot of lore in the X-Men that we can go into. We'll save it. Like I said, we'll save that for when we get deeper, when we get closer to the movie releasing, and we start to seeing more announcements about casting, script writers, etc. And we can really start pinpointing where this movie's going to go. Hopefully they don't go rogue with what they do. Speaking of rogue, this rogue ass pick. Oh my goodness. You want to start this one?
Oh, sure. I think we all had a pick in mind. I think the internet had a pick in mind. The world had a pick in mind for rogue. That is my queen, Kaylee Spaney, who we all love on the pod. And she was not cast, despite her relationship with Jake Schreier, having previously worked with him on Beef Season 2. They cast, and I'm going to say this because this is how that silly person says their name, Indy Navarrete, or Indy Navarrete, or however the fuck they pronounce it, as Rogue. And I think most of us on here, like, I know
it's split down the middle. Yeah.
And then the other people who can't read, all like, they're like, oh yeah, this is the best because she's in the biggest movie ever. Who gives a fuck? You shouldn't cast people based on their hype or how many Instagram followers they have, how many followers they have on fucking TikTok.
Yeah.
It's about how well they fit the role.
Yep.
And I don't think that Indy fits the role of Rogue. I don't see it. I've seen the Gooner edits or whatever the fuck they're doing. Yeah, she's pretty. That's not the point of Rogue. That's not the only point. She doesn't feel like Rogue to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not to say that Indy is not a good actress. She's really good. I think we all agreed in Obsession she was the best part. She's very, very talented. I just don't see her as Rogue. And she's a Johnny Depp supporter, which don't fuck with.
Yeah.
Don't rock with.
Cut the cameras, dead ass. I'm also on the same. Like, it was you, me, and Luis. We all disagree with this casting, and I'm like I said, like you just said, like, she's not a bad actress at all. I enjoy her performances. So I actually saw her in Superman and Lois first, right? And I mean, she didn't. When the episodes I've seen, she didn't do much. She's like she's a supporting character. There's not much she's supposed to do. So watching her in Obsession, I was like, holy shit, she's fucking talented. She's phenomenal. This is great. I like this. Let's see what she does in future roles. My mind, I'm thinking she's gonna go acting more like not necessarily artsy films, but like some more A24 stuff, some more stuff that's like, I don't know, thought provoking and shit like that.
Challenging.
And then to see this, yeah, it's challenging. And to see this, I'm like, bro, why not? Like, what is this? And then like the way that we heard that it went about, she went to the director or somebody and was like, hey, I want to be in the MCU, I want to be in this. So now we're just giving. In that case, then let me be fucking Blue Marvel, bro. Since let me be Blade.
You gotta be in the biggest movie of the year.
All right, cast me in some shit.
The people who watch 3 movies a year all go watch.
It's just it's there's a plethora of very talented actresses who can fit the same role and look the part and feel the part. And I guess, yeah, we'll see what a dialect coach can pull off, but I don't see, she doesn't scream Southern Belle to me. And again, this is not detracting from her abilities as an actress. She's so good. She's very talented.
Because she is white. She can do Southern. I just don't know if she looks the part or feels the part. But I guess, maybe I'm wrong.
We'll see. I still don't agree. Of course, AZ and David and Graham. Well, I don't know. Graham didn't say he disliked it, but he didn't say if he liked it. So I don't know.
But
I know David was like,
David is pissing. David, if you see
pissing me off,
because he just rage baits us. He's like, guys, but it's the smart move. Fuck the smart move. It's Marvel.
It's not the right
cast
move.
Whoever they fucking need. They don't need to worry about who has more fucking followers or who's more popular right now. It's about who's the best for the fucking role.
Exactly.
That's why they cast unknowns for fucking like Thor and I don't know, man. It's frustrating.
It's also frustrating because we've seen years and years of good casting, even for characters that don't fucking mean anything to the grand scheme of the MCU. They put some pretty talented actors there. I'm like, oh my god, look, they brought what was necessary for Bob, the fucking accountant, some shit like that. So why not keep that trend up? Sarah Haley Finn, what are we doing? Like, and then also to double back to the whole she went and asked to be in the movie thing. So we're just giving roles out like this. Mahershala was on board for Blade, and we didn't make 7 years happen. Like, come on, man, what are we doing? You understand? You understand how this looks, right? Like, I'm about to go stitch that clip in here. And get DMCA.
Every black character is getting their show canceled or having the character sidelined for fucking Wyatt Russell. It's stupid. I fucking hate it.
Why. You know why.
We all know why. We all know why.
You know why.
Yeah. They're like, hold on, this one's white passing. Caster.
Yeah, we would have, God forbid, we would have gotten Chase Infinity Storm. If they're talking about, if David was a casting director, said most popular movie of the year or last year, we would have gotten Chase Infinity Storm, Miles Keaton, Miles Morales. We would have gotten Delroy Lindo Blade.
Hold on.
I would you know what? I can
Blade.
Let me write that down. Actually, you know what? Everyone forget that part of the episode. That's copyright now. But no, all in all, the castings, we got some very interesting castings here with the upcoming X-Men movie, which is releasing in 2020. Oh my god, I had it written down. Hold on.
May
5th, 2028. Yes. So it'll be a big year for me. May 2028. 2028. We got not Doomsday, my fault. Black Panther 3 coming out that year. Ghost Rider, I believe, comes out that year. Marvel's trying to do that thing where they do quality over quantity versus what they've been doing, where we're pushing out 12 fucking shows
Disney
and 3,
Plus
4 movies. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that anymore, please. I'm glad they learned from their mistakes.
Should I say what Luis said about Indy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Luis. He said a lot of what I said. He said she doesn't look the part. Agreed. It's really gross that Feige is trying to capitalize off the popularity obsession. Hard agree. They don't need to do that. It's stupid. She's a great actress, but doesn't physically resemble Rogue. Again, agree. We're locked in. It's almost like we're related. And then he wrote in all caps, "She's not thick." I don't know if that applies, but I understand what he means. I don't know if I agree. I do. But that's fine.
Let him cook. Let him talk. I don't know if they're cooking it with this here casting. We'll see. We shall see. Just the same way, I don't know if they're cooking with X-Men 97, man. Like what a wacky ass ending.
Grace.
Yeah, I was about to say Fall from Grace.
I wouldn't even say the ending. What a lackluster second half. Like as soon as when the first 3 episodes came out, we all saw them. We did an episode. We're like, whoa. Rape Mayo is killing it. We're like, wait, maybe he was cooking. And then
what did he see?
What did he see? What was he doing? And then over the course of the show, you see where the what if writers start putting bullshit in, and they're like, what if this character looked like an amalgamation of 2 different characters? What if? Shut the fuck up and write. Stop trying to do bullshit.
What if we color swapped Gambit and made him angry? Made him angry and gave him an Iron Man suit. It was so it was pissing me off. I think once we got to the episode of them reviving Gambit, of Apocalypse reviving Gambit, I was like, my eyebrow started to raise.
I was like, wait.
I was like, how are we gonna approach this? Because in the comics, first of all, his look is completely different. He looks sick as fuck in the comics. He looks like he's got like long hair, just crazy as hell. He looks like metal as fuck. Yeah, he looks like a demon. Not just a fucking grayscale Gambit. Like it looks like when you go on Super Smash Bros and you're changing your character's color and you choose the all black option. That's what they just did. They're like, all right, fuck it.
Cool. All the time.
They messing my shit up, bro. And Gambit is a cool ass character, especially the success of season 1, how well everything went in that, and the ending of that season, and Gambit, sacrificing himself to save others, Magneto, all the shit that went down to this. I was like, what is going on? I don't know, man.
What a fucking waste of like Magneto's sacrifice. Or real sacrifice, and then you have him be beat by sibling love or something, whatever the fuck that was. I don't know. That shit was fucking stupid.
The power of friendship, X-Men versus
friendship. Everybody's getting their ass beat. Nobody dies. How convenient. And then fucking Rogue shows up in her super fucking Power Ranger armor. And wait, she didn't need it because Nightcrawler died instead. Like, you're gonna fucking waste Nightcrawler, the best character in the show, like aside from, I'd say, Apocalypse himself. He has the best lines, he has the best writing, he has the best look, and you waste him
on a bullshit ending like that too.
Like, actually, I'm gonna die, not her, because the writers want her and Gambit to be together. Fuck that shit. Stupid.
I think it would have been more impactful if she sacrificed herself for Gambit, in my opinion. And I know Rogue is
if a couple more characters died. Fuck it. Kill Cable. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, he can come back in some way, shape, or form.
You brought a bunch of fucking like fodder ass characters. You brought Havoc. What's the big guy's name? I think he's like
Strong Guy. He's literally called Strong Guy.
You couldn't have fucking killed a couple of them. You don't want to give this character some fucking some weight, some consequence. You introduced a bunch of fucking paper thin characters, and then but this guy, he sacrificed. So he sacrifices himself, so it's all okay. So it's all okay, and we don't get Onslaught like we should have, because I know for a fact, I feel it in my brain.
That's what Bo was going for. That's definitely what I was going for. I thought
we were gonna get a generational fucking villain with Onslaught, and instead we got What If fucking Gambit Apocalypse. What if Gambit and Apocalypse had a baby? That's what we got.
it's just it's like it's mind-boggling because, like I said, season 1 was incredible. I know all the things that went down surrounding Bo DeMaio and Marvel and their relationship.
Yeah, he's horrible.
that's
Right.
something we discussed last year. If you want to watch that, go ahead and check it out. But like, you have all this, you have a bank, you have a roster of talented writers, talented directors, and you choose the guys who made arguably one of the worst shows. And let me rephrase, one of the weakest shows, because season 1 of What If wasn't horrible.
No, it was pretty fucking bad.
It dropped
I'll say it. They fucking suck.
Trying to get that Marvel check.
They must be related to somebody, because I don't know how the fuck they keep bringing them back. They must be cheap.
They got some dirt on someone, bro. Because it was very apparent where things started to get not good, and these last 2 episodes, I was like, what the fuck is happening? What is going on? I did not like Rogue going into the shrine and becoming Super Saiyan Rogue. Shit did not make any sense to me.
You didn't like when she stepped in the big Temple Run face?
Yeah. For you? I wasn't fucking with it, bro.
You didn't like the Brood being introduced for one episode and then just abandoning it?
They wasted that shit, bro. It was like, this was cool as fuck. We could have gotten something off this. We could have done a whole lot with that, you know? I would have taken that over a season of Marvel Zombies or whatever else we're gonna get, or whatever bullshit. So
yeah, whatever part 2 of that bullshit is gonna be.
It's just insanely frustrating that you have a good thing going and you manage to squander it. I feel like this is something that happens a lot in comic book medium. A lot, you know, they'll start doing something real good and they're like, "Oh, okay, cool. What if we play with this a little bit?" Nah, bro. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't change shit up.
What if Peter Parker was older? And people are like, "Oh, we love this. This is so cool." And they're like, "Hold on." They're like the what ifs. What if Mary Jane was Venom? No, that's not what they're asking for, man. Just fucking stick to the original idea.
They're like, wait, there's more. No, there doesn't need to be more. Stop. Don't do this shit. Y'all are doing too much. Y'all are flying too close to the sun.
I know Bo DeMaio is a piece of shit and he's horrible. He's gross. You could have at least just stuck with what he wrote, because it wasn't bad. I doubt it was bad.
The homework. Just copy his homework a little bit.
Yeah. Just give him a little fuck ass producer credit, block him, and you're good. And then just try to work off of what he wrote. No, they're like, well, I think it's better if we give Gambit a Fortnite skin and call it a day.
And they're trying to sell what's it called? Action figures.
They're trying to sell V-Bucks, dude. They don't do action figures anymore. They're trying to sell Robux and V-Bucks.
It's just crazy. I mean, I'm hoping that season 3, if the same writers are attached, then I have no hope for season 3. But if they change back, they shift gears and get somebody who cares about the material real well, knows what they're doing. This is the problem that Supergirl had. Supergirl had a writer who did not who did not know what the fuck they were doing with the material they were given, and they managed to butcher something. Honestly, Supergirl should have been a slam dunk movie. Should have been very easy. Should have been a box office banger, and somehow it was a flop. And that's the problem with
incredible source material.
Yeah, I have. Where is that shit? I have it right here. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I have it on my desk right here. Like, you cannot fuck up a comic that bad. Like, how do you? Anyways,
you hired Craig Gillespie.
Yeah, and I forgot the writer's name, Anna somebody. The point is that you can't hire people who don't put in care to the thing they're working on. You know, it's apparent. It's like Zack Snyder's DCEU. What the fuck you mean Bruce Wayne is trying to smash on Lois Lane while Superman's dead? What the fuck is that? What do you mean Superman and Batman meet the first time and he's like, I'm gonna kill this nigga? Like, what is that? And then Superman dies, and then they're like, oh cool, now we gotta start the Justice League. What the fuck is going on? You know, I don't understand.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Superman kills in his first fucking appearance. Like, that's
yeah. Let me take it back. Man of Steel, he snapped Zod's neck first day. He's been Superman for like 24 hours, and he's like, I'll kill this nigga. Whoa. Anyways, the point is that, like, you got to hire people who genuinely care about what they're working on, even if they do take a little bit of creative liberty, there's still some guidelines you got to follow. We'll talk about that with on our next episode with something we're really excited to discuss that came out this past week as well. But all in all, like X-Men 97, first half of the season A+, second half of the season fucking F. D minus maybe, but it's the last episode definitely an F. Like what the hell? And I didn't really like how let's see, we had Bishop, Polaris, Morph. I did like their little, like they were in the little groups and they're doing their own little, battle there, but it felt kind of like they were trying to rush to get to the ending. I didn't feel like it
felt like stuff was cut there.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like those relationships were maybe meant to go farther, be a little deeper, and we sacrificed that for I don't know what, but it wasn't anything good.
Nah, yeah. There's I think also that's another thing with these shows. They are hindered by this whole 6-8 episode format. Go ahead and do it like a 12-15 episode just to get started, get people back on the horse, the attention span horse.
I think season 1 was something like 10 or 11, maybe. I might be wrong, but this one was definitely shorter.
Yeah, this one was like 9, I think. Yeah. And it should be me personally. It would
that's where stuff was
15. Cut. Yeah. It should have been a 15 episode season and really expound it, because Apocalypse there's a lot of stuff you can do with Apocalypse and everything surrounding that. So why not just make the season run a little bit longer? You get more time out of it too. People can
bring Oscar Isaac back.
Don't give him that shit.
I like the
dog ass writing.
We're gonna. He had great lines though.
He did, but the rest of that movie was we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Light Bright Storm.
She had that fucking, oh my god,
fuck ass mohawk.
Tragic. Yeah, we shall see. I think season 3 comes out next year, the year after.
I want to say so. Yeah,
I can't remember. I'll look into it. So whenever season 3 drops, hopefully we'll have a different tune to speak on. Maybe it'll be better, maybe not. We shall see. By then, also we'll probably have had the X-Men movie come out. No, that's 2020. Next year, 2027.
No, yeah.
We'll be leading up to the X-Men movie. So I don't know. Oh, but we will have seen Doomsday and the implications of what happens in Doomsday into the future of the MCU. Which is another thing I want us to talk about too. So I don't know if you've seen the leaks, but I've read a lot of leaks, and I hope none of these are true, because I want this movie to be fresh and brand new to me. I don't want to know things going in or be like, I already know this shit.
That's why I don't read them.
I try not to, but they were everywhere. I was like, fuck it, I'll peruse a little bit, and I read some shit. I was like, oh my god, this is actually crazy. Essentially, this part is this is known information. The Foxverse, all the other side properties, they're gonna get all that shit's gonna get erased. That's what they're trying to integrate everything into MCU, make it all make sense. One universe, one blah 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 blah. So Foxmen, thank you for your service. We're about to boom y'all shit. It's over for you. We're gonna kill Patrick Stewart for the 18th time and then revive him. And
we're gonna do it in real life this time.
This time he's actually gonna get boomed.
This time he really dies.
They keep wheeling him out. They're like, "Hey man, look, we need you to do this Xavier shit again." All right, cool, thank you.
And his hospice worker just like, okay, sure.
He's like, all right, I get a check out of it. Yeah,
I get to steal his money for this movie. Yeah, go for it.
They'll see. We'll see about what they do with that. But they will be erasing there's gonna be so many incursions. The Foxverse will die. I heard that they're gonna, according to the leaks, I heard that the X-Men are going
to boom Toby's universe.
Yeah, they're gonna boom Toby's universe. I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on?
I hope not. That sounds so fucking stupid to me.
And a lot of people are eating up. They're like, yeah, this is how I'm like, I get the concept, like so them destroying different universes and like creating incursions and eventually causing battle world. That makes sense. That part, I don't mind that part. It actually works out. Why are we killing Toby's universe? What the fuck? What happened? If anything, kill Andrew's universe.
No,
not because Andrew's bad, but because this villain sucked dick.
I think Electro was pretty good, actually.
No,
I'm wrong, but I do think it.
He went. It's really not Electro that's the problem. It's the Goblin that's the issue.
Yeah, that shit was ass.
I want Dane DeHaan.
Love Dane DeHaan though, but fuck.
I want him put on trial for this.
That boy was microwaving.
he was fucking magnifying glass in the sun on a sidewalk trying to cook.
That boy was sun drying in that
sun
bench.
drying.
It was horrible.
That boy was evaporating. It was not even good. But yeah, they're gonna destroy Toby's universe. Apparently Deadpool or Wolverine, somebody gets left behind there. They die. Oh my god, there was so much. The Fantastic Four warning about Doom. Doom is coming up and pretending like he's friends. He needs to help people, help them out with some shit. Steve comes back from his little. He was hiding on the Fantastic Four universe. There's so much stuff that I saw in that leak. I was like, this is a lot of stuff going on in one film. Do they do all of this? I doubt it. But at the same time, it's Marvel. We shall see. So
there's always a lot of theories. The leaks are usually like a quarter true. There's all the fucking reshoots and shit that they always do, like a month before the fucking movie. Who knows?
I mean, look at the what we got for what was it, Multiverse of Madness. There's a leak about that, and it's supposed to be some crazy shit, and it was like that never happened in the movie.
Entirely off.
So we'll see. All that to say is, I mean, we're excited for what's coming up. I hope that Marvel does take some notes from this little misstep. We still have faith in you, but right now y'all are making it
still time to recast Indy. It's fine.
There is actually. You have until 20.
Will be fine.
Once you start shooting in 2027 or something, you got some time. So hopefully they come to their senses and put someone else.
Maybe Kaylee's schedule might open up, and it's okay.
Oh, please, God, make it happen. Allah, please. And then we get Indy as who would she? That's like another good question. Who would she be?
She doesn't fucking need to play anybody. God damn it! Fine, go do a real movie. Leave this to the people who have no opportunities, like Christopher Abbott.
Nah, he made the Wolfman and his shit went south, bro.
Oh yeah, I lost a lot of stock in him for that.
Well, hopefully everyone still has some stock in us here at the Cinestro Core after this banger ass episode. Appreciate everybody tuning in to watch us ramble on about X-Men. One of our favorite teams. I got the thing on. I got my Wolverine shirt on again. You already know. I would have put my Magneto helmet on, but it's in storage. But yeah, go ahead and keep up with us on all platforms. Checking with our homies at Backstage XP, the Backstage Experience. David's not here to explain, but I'll do a little short blurb. Backstage Experience does what we do, but better, with more funding, more access, better interviews, more exposure, so to speak. Recently they did all the brand new day stuff. What's coming out right now? The End of Oak Street. I didn't watch that movie, but I might. We shall see. They just do a lot of cool things, talking to a lot of the actors and stars of the movies that you guys love to watch and hear us talk about on at no end with our nonsense ramblings. And speaking of nonsense ramblings, check in with AZ at Tari Singo. Bro is going to be back on the games, back on the streams, and back on the videos. He's getting his computer back, so expect some new content from him soon. Follow him on all platforms at Tari Singo, except for Instagram is Big Papa Tari. And then on twitch.tv/Tari Singo for the gaming streams. If you like video games and you like what we do, check in with us on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/Sinestro Corpse with an S. We got some more games coming up this year. Speaking of X-Men, Marvel's Wolverine comes out in September like 18th or something. So hey, I'll be on there. I'll be doing crazy shit.
I'll watch a stream.
I'll be jumping off buildings and doing my little. I saw that clip of him with the middle finger claw,
activating the adamantium vision. You like that?
That shit was cool. I was like, it's kind of a little bit. It'll make me a little moist. Make me a little perspiration down there. So I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. But no, we will be doing some game streams, trying to do some cool stuff coming up into this end of this year, going into next year. And if you want to keep up with us on all our madness and machinations, follow us at Cinestro Corp, no S, on all platforms. Still looking for someone to run the social medias. We all have full-time jobs. It's a lot of shit to do. It's kind of hard to work and tweet at the same time. So If you want to be part of the Cinestro project, go and tap in, send us an email, send us a tweet, DM, whatever. Get
Let
your
us
name
know.
out there. And amongst our many applicants, we will screen you and vet you and pay you in endless love and adoration. But until then, y'all stay awesome. Brush your teeth. Watch 3 movies and log it on Letterboxd and tell us how you feel. Send it to us and we'll respond. And we will see y'all at the movies.